Sweet potato, or Ipomoea batatas, isn't just your average root vegetable. It's been cultivated for thousands of years, shaped into dozens of colours, flavours and forms. Today, it ranks 7th in production among food crops worldwide. The sweetest solution to world hunger may even lie deeply rooted within its genome. To find out where, we must first meet. Sweet potato is found in the genus Ipomoea alongside several other morning glory species. It is said to originate from Ipomoea trifida and triloba, but these species don't grow sweet potatoes, so how do we know they're related? A research team led by Shan Wu aimed to answer this question in 2018. They sequenced the genomes of I. triloba and I. trifida to compare them and the sequences of 7 other plant species to that of an I. batatas specimen known as Beauregard. They found that Beauregard shares just under 93% of its gene families with I. triloba and I. trifida, with 8.4% being unique to these 3 species. Some of these even included sporamin genes that promote storage root growth. If these species are so closely related, why does only I. batatas grow sweet potatoes? Wu proposes that I. batatas evolved from I. trifida following a whole genome triplication event around 46 million years ago. This makes it a hexaploidy organism with 6 sets of chromosomes, unlike most plants with 2. More chromosomes means more genetic variation, and when paired with selective breeding, might have allowed I. batatas to develop the sweet potato root we all know and love. But this wasn't enough, so it made a deal with the devil known as... Sweet potato was actually the first ever crop to be genetically modified. Not in a lab, but 8,000 years ago with the help of a soil bacterium called agrobacterium. That's a lot longer than geneticists have been doing it. Agrobacterium performs genetic transformation by inserting part of its own DNA into the host genome. Hundreds of these bacterial genes have been found in I. batatas and are believed to have changed its storage route into one that is edible. Hunter-gatherer humans would have selectively bred these plants, meaning the bacterial DNA was passed down through generations, conserving edible sweet potato root growth in batatas until today. Surprisingly, this bacteria might be the reason sweet potato can solve. Sweet potato is one of the world's most important food security crops. It's packed with nutrients, low in cholesterol, and tough enough to thrive in harsh conditions where many other plants can't. You'll usually find it in 3 main flesh colours: orange, purple, and white, which roughly indicate its nutrient composition. Orange flesh sweet potatoes are rich in beta-carotene. In regions like Africa, where vitamin A deficiency affects over 40% of children under 5 and remains a leading cause of premature blindness and death, this makes the orange variety a literal lifesaver. Purple flesh sweet potatoes are high in antioxidants which protect and prevent liver injury. And then there's the white flesh variety, the largest, starchiest, and highest in calories. Its starch is so valuable that it sells for over $2,000 per ton, more than maize, potato, and cassava starch. But this superfood has its own kryptonite. A research team led by Gemenet found that beta-carotene content is negatively correlated with starch content due to the sucrose synthase, phytoene synthase physically linked loci, which are both vital in starch and beta-carotene biosynthesis respectively. Upregulation of PSY stimulates modification of starch-storing amyloplasts into chromoplasts, which increase beta-carotene accumulation and storage capacity. However, SUSY activity is inhibited during this process, reducing the ADP glucose levels required for starch biosynthesis. The more nutritious the sweet potato, the less calories it contains. Its own genetics remain as its barrier to solving world hunger. Unfortunately, this short and sweet story has reached its... We can see that the humble sweet potato, in its various colours and varieties, is one of the most important foods cultivated today. It has taken a journey of millions of years through ice ages, mass extinctions, and other global threats to reach your plate. That's not luck, that's evolution. It has set the stage for solving world hunger, but obstructive linked genes remain the only barrier to its complete performance. If understood and cultivated properly, sweet potato could sweeten the bitterness of world hunger. After all, we all need a bit more sweetness in our life.